Well, there always has to be a first, and this is the number one. The number one question: why am I doing this? Why am I being a digital entrepreneur? Why am I interested in becoming the digital nomad? Why don't I just get a job? Why don't I continue the 9 to 5? Why don't I keep wearing a suit and tie? Well, there's a number of reasons. First of all is I did it for a while. I wore the suit for a while. I worked in a really nice office. I was involved in sales, selling really nice stuff, you know. I do like my beautiful things. I do love them. But it's not enough. The stuff just isn't enough. And really what it's about is having freedom, having choice, having the ability to take the opportunity. And a really good friend of mine, Shankari, she talks about people that are lucky, and I've always been told, and I always feel that I'm incredibly lucky. And so her definition of luck is that when preparation meets opportunity, when you have done the preparation, then you're lucky. But are you really lucky, or have you just done the hard work? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've ever done hard work. Life for me has always been pretty playful, especially lately, especially since there was a really big change in my life and I really started to look at who I am and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I mean, it's just, I'm surrounded by beauty. I mean, I don't know if you can see the sky this evening. Look at that. Just look at that beauty. Look at these blue skies and white fluffy clouds. And these are the things that make me really, really happy. But there has been some hard work. And the hard work hasn't really looked like hard work, but it's felt like it. The hard work for me has been that journey to find out who I am and why I want to do what I want to do. And my dad always used to say to me, like, is it that hard to work yourself out? Like, don't you just know who you are? Just, you know, you're 40 years old and, you know, just do it, do something. And look, there's definitely some truth to that. But there are various levels of understanding the self. Many various levels of understanding the self. And I'm getting there. I'm really starting to get who I am and what I offer. Coming back to the little things that are really important. And that's what you find out when you really go into it. Not about what do you need to do to survive, what do you need to do to succeed in the outside world, but what's important, what's really, really important on the inside. This is what was coming up. This is the work. This is what allows me to have the freedom that I have, is this trust in the universe, this trust in myself, this ability to surrender to the moment and sit in the adventure and experience it without needing to control it. And that's such a lesson. It's such hard work for someone who's been in an environment where you need to control, you need to be in control, you need to be the boss, you need to take charge, you need to keep climbing the corporate ladder, you need to be the boss. How do you let go of all of that and surrender and be in the adventure? That is the work. And that's what gives you the freedom. Because otherwise I would not be able to do what I'm doing right now. I would not be able to be in this place of freedom in the outside world where it doesn't matter where I am, as long as there is a laptop and as long as there is internet, I can survive. My work is designed that way now. You know, I officially am a digital entrepreneur in that sense. And the real ability with that is to be able to surrender to the moment fully. That's when you can really enjoy that place. That's when you can really expand. That's when you can really grow. And that's where the work is. And so, you know, there are these multiple levels to the freedom, the sovereignty. There's that sovereignty of self, of really understanding who you are and what you need and what you want. And then the tools that are there to support you to be able to do that. And, you know, one of the tools personally, emotionally for me was Tantra. I dived deep, deep, deep into the core of my being, and I saw some pretty dark, shady shadows of myself. And I saw some golden, radiant aspects of myself that just never seemed to stop expanding. And then there are tools that support you financially to be able to live that, to live that freedom, to live that openness. And, you know, the SFM, Six Figure Mentors, and the DEA, the Digital Experts Academy, these are tools that in the outside world that can provide that for you, but the number one thing that they'll tell you is that it's about the mindset. So do the mindset, do the game, do the work, find out who you are, find out what's important to you. Check it out for yourself right now. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the awesome freedom lifestyle.